What is up, guys? It is Coach Dallas Gordon here, dallasgordon.com. I'm not going to be before you long, but we are talking about just ask, okay? How to find ambassadors, supporters, leaders, affiliates, people who can stand behind you to push the vision forward and they'll get the word out about your business. So if you don't know me yet, welcome to the movement. Once again, my name is Coach Dallas Gordon. I am an international business coach and marketing strategist. I am here to help spiritualpreneurs to increase their awareness, their impact, their influence, and their income here in the digital space. That's what I specialize in. So we've got a wonderful Facebook group with thriving spiritual digitalpreneurs, which is called the Purpose Driven Profit Crew. Join us by searching Purpose Driven Profit. So you guys are welcome to join that Facebook group as well. Please answer all the questions or we will not allow you in, okay? Once again, we're talking about how to invite these people into your business to assist you without spending a dime, because I know that everybody isn't at a place in their business where they can pay every single influencer that they work with, where they can pay every ambassador, where they can pay every leader. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how you can do these things and have success with this early on in your business, okay? So before I get started, we have a case study and masterclass coming up on September the 14th. You can sign up today. The link is pinned below. I'm going to be, for the very first time, I'm always transparent, but not that transparent, where I'm going to be opening up my business to you and actually sharing with you guys how in the world I've been able to make the specific amount of money, which is the $34,378.38. And I actually have to look down and read it. It's very, very specific this summer, how I've been able to make that money with complete ease while vacationing, while momming, while still being the boss of my business. So I'm talking about that in the workshop. So if you haven't reserved your spot, this is actually something that I'm doing for my audience for free, because I am launching my phenomenal coaching program this again. So it's a goodie that I'm giving you guys for free, but it's a limited time replay. It's an exclusive masterclass. So be sure to grab your spot by clicking the link below. Okay, guys, so we're going to go through this. We're going to make this quick. All right. So I know that a lot of people are wondering, and one of the reasons I know is because I was here some years ago, probably like 2 years ago, where I was like, how do people get support? How do people get other people coming in and helping them to spread the word about their business, helping them to spread the word about what they offer, helping them to spread a word about their brands, but they're not necessarily paying these people. Like, these people are not on staff. How do people get their products in the hands of these influencers or brand ambassadors? How are they doing this without necessarily paying them to do it? So I want to kind of share with you guys some methods for doing that today. So the first thing I want to start with is just ask. A question unasked is a question unanswered. A lot of us entrepreneurs are afraid to ask. We're afraid to make noise, okay? And I'm not just saying ask everybody. What I'm saying, though, okay, is that a lot of the times we don't have answers to our questions, or we don't have the help that we need. It's because we're afraid to ask, guys. We're afraid to ask simple questions. So one start to getting help is by opening your mouth and actually asking for help. And that's something that I still have to work on, in my own business, even in my friendships. Anyone who is a really close friend with me knows that I'm one of those people that, I got it. I don't need to ask anybody for help because I got this. But we don't got this. People need people. And I know that I would be like 10 times further in my business if I was asking more questions, rubbing shoulders with, working with, collaborating with more people. Don't be afraid to ask. The worst that could happen is that someone either doesn't answer you, which I have to happen daily. People just don't answer my messages, or they'll say no. That's the worst that could happen. And as an entrepreneur, get used to hearing no. It happens. But it doesn't hurt you. It doesn't take anything from you. It doesn't kill you when people tell you no. So get adjusted with hearing it. The second thing is cast the vision. Making the vision plain. Those of you who are Bible readers, you've heard that before, that you need to make the vision plain. The first person that you need clarity with is yourself. So if you want for other people to see your vision, the first person who needs to be clear on that vision is you. So you want to make the vision plain. Write it down. What is it that you're trying to do? I want you guys to write down these questions. Know, who am I? What is my vision for this business? What is my mission? Meaning, who do I plan to serve? What do I plan to do? How am I going to help? And what results am I looking to get? Write it all on paper. Make the vision plain, because the first person to get clarity with is you. Once you get that clarity, then you can cast the vision out, meaning share it. Share it everywhere. Share the vision in your marketing. Share the vision when you go live. Share the vision when you're talking to people. Share the vision on your coaching session. Share the vision on your storefront, on your store page, your home page, whatever it is that you're doing, guys. Make the vision plain. Once you have clarity with yourself with what your vision is, then now you can cast the vision out and make that vision plain for all to see. Okay, so let's start with affiliates, guys. So some people are like, do I have to create this program from scratch? No, you don't have to create this program from scratch, guys. This is something that you can do through your host or service provider of your e-commerce store, if you are a coach, or your website, WordPress, or whatever you have going on. You should be able to plug in some sort of app, or the provider should have an affiliate option so that your people can support you. All right, just ask. It goes back to just asking. So that's affiliate programs, and that's how you can get your affiliate program going. You don't have to create it from scratch. You don't have to do it yourself and track commissions and do all that. You just need to partner with a program that can do that for you, and a lot of them are free. All right. A good percentage to pay your affiliates, I would say, look at other people's affiliate programs that are in your niche, in your industry, and see what percentage they are giving for affiliates. I think my percentage is 30 to 35%, something like that. So look around, but also do what feels good to you. Give your affiliates what you want to give them. You also want to give them enough to motivate them to promote your product as well. So keep both in mind. Influencers, working with influencers. Nothing is free. Free is a word that we kind of throw around lightly. Nothing is really 100% free, in my opinion. There's always something that you kind of give to get. But right now we're talking free in money. Basically, we're talking about free money in money. You don't have to spend your money at this moment to do it. When you're talking about influencers, when you're dealing with influencers, there are ways to deal with influencers. It goes back to just ask. So some of you know that one of my very first businesses was an e-commerce store. It was a fashion boutique that I had. I sold jewelry items and fashion items for women. And one of the ways that I helped for my brand to grow so very quickly was that I worked with influencers. How many people here have ever worked with an influencer? Some influencers, guys, want to be paid. They have a program that's set up where you can pay them. And look, don't be closed at looking at their rates, because some of them, it's just like it's pennies to pay them. Like they're asking for $30 for like 5 shout outs, all that kind of stuff. One thing I can say, guys, that when working with influencers, you want to make sure that the influencers actually align with your brand. So it's a process of selection, and not just for them not just for them to select you, but for you to select them. So don't work with, if you're a beauty brand, don't work with just any beauty brand that has a whole bunch of followers, guys. Don't do that to yourself. That beauty brand may not align with you. They may be posting images that are, nasty, and they don't align with your brand. or whatever. You just have to be careful who and what you align yourself with, because that stuff follows you. So first, when you go to an influencer's page, whether it be Facebook, it's a YouTube channel, it's a blog, it's an Instagram page, you want to make sure, guys, that that influencer is in alignment with your brand, that they're posting things and their messaging is in alignment with your messaging, because you don't want to be aligning yourself with someone who doesn't go along with your brand just to have, the influencer brand relationship, just to get likes, just to get views. Because you know what happens when you align yourself with someone who doesn't align with you? You start getting a bunch of likes and followers that like that kind of stuff. And then you've got a bunch of likes and followers who aren't ever going to budge. They are not going to buy from you because they don't align with you. You might hopefully get a magical sale, but most likely, if you're just working with any brand ambassador, any influencer, you're not checking them out first, you may not be happy with the results, guys. One of the best ways is just to ask. Reach out. First, check their profile to see whether or not they have any information where you could sign up. They may have a link that says for all brand inquiries or inquiries here, click here. Okay. Or DM me to join the brand ambassador program, or DM me to work with me. Some of them like direct messages. Some of them hate direct messages. You're only going to know that if you check. So they have a lot of pet peeves a lot of times, that if you don't check first and you go straight to their DM without reading, that's a straight no. So go to their profile, guys. See if they have anything. The second thing, scroll their feeds. See what they're about. Actually see what they're about. Don't get excited when you see all of those followers. See what kind of stuff are they posting? Are they already an ambassador? Are they already sharing other people's stuff? Actually research it. Since they have this big following, go under their likes. Do they also have likes and comments to go along with the number of following that they have? Because a lot of us buy followers. Straight up, we buy followers who are really fake. So you may pay them or you may work with them for free and they really don't have what you think they have. So do your research and then DM them or message them or however they require. And you're basically going to let them know that you really, really love their brand. You love what they're doing on social media. You've been following them for some time, or you just followed. This is who you are. These are the products that you sell. And you want to know what are the requirements for working with you. I want to request that you partner with me for my products. And there are different ways you can partner with them for free. If you have a big following, it can be an exchange promotion. You can also send them something for free. You can send them a product of yours for completely free. So you can say, I would like to send you a gift. I mean, some people have done that for me for my YouTube channel. One lady sent me a really nice box of body butters and things like that for me to try out so that I could review it on my channel. So a great way is to give that influencer something that they love anyway, because you've studied them, and they will do it for free. But let them know what you need. Don't just say promote me, share me. Be specific. What do you want them to do? If they are a blogger, what do you want? Do you just want them to blog about you? Do you want them to share it to all of your social media? When you establish an agreement with them, let them know what you want. Let them know specifically what you want and ask them, do they agree? Put it in writing. That way you both are clear on the relationship. Okay? And you would be surprised if you would just start to ask more in your business and get clear with yourself first with exactly what you want. Lots of people will be lined up to work with you. Lots of people will be willing to work with you. Ambassadors and leaders. Once you start making your vision plain out there, people are going to start to want in on that vision. Other people know when you're not serious about your own stuff, and you can't expect for other people to be on fire for you when you're not on fire for yourself. Success is your duty. So if you want to know, how can I get these people to support me for free? Start to share your vision. Start to put your vision out there. People will want to be a part of it. Okay, guys? So today we talked about how to line up those ambassadors, how to line up those affiliates. We talked about some practical ways to make this happen. Like for instance, your Facebook group, we'll be talking more about that, but you could literally reach out to your top contributors and say, hey, I appreciate you being a top contributor of my group. Can you help me to engage on some posts? It's a community. It's a community. You know how people say, oh, it takes a community or a village to raise a child? Well, let me just challenge it. It takes a darn village to raise a business. Okay? It takes a darn village to raise me. Because God ain't finished with me yet, as they say. Okay? So it takes a village to raise up these ideas, to raise up these businesses. Guys, don't be afraid to ask. I love you guys. Have a blessed and prosperous day. Bye.